Here we go. The Indian Ocean Dipole has two phases, positive and a negative. It's not that well researched, this Indian Ocean Dipole. However, it is again mode of interannual climate variability associated with sea surface temperature anomalies. And in this phase, and we have a look at that on the next slide, but essentially what's shown here are anomalies. Okay, it's about the intertropical Indian Ocean, and sometimes you have it colder in the east, warmer in the west in terms of the sea surface temperature, and you learned that this influences the tropical convection, okay, and leads to intense or an intensification of rainfall over eastern Africa, intertropical Africa. And the negative phase leads to enhanced rainfall, influences rainfall over Australia. Called the negative phase. Okay, Indian Ocean Dipole. And it's to do with variations of the monsoon. Okay, and you learned about the monsoon, and the negative phase in particular can lead to intense flooding. So it has a big influence on humans. So let's have a look of how it is. How can we reconstruct events? Yeah. And they are called positive or negative IOD events. This is what's shown here. It's based on sea surface temperature. Okay, and it's based on two boxes. One is called the west box, the other one the east box. Okay, and what you do is you look at the sea surface temperatures, you subtract the average values, and then you look at anomalies, and you take the difference, and the difference is called the dipole mode index, and it tells you whether it's warmer in the east compared to the west or the other way around. And this is a time series of this event. Okay, so you can see time series. So let's have a look at the east sea surface temperature anomaly in the eastern bit. And this is actually the dominant signature, because there is, in most years, no upwelling along the coast of Sumatra here. And in some years, there's very, very strong upwelling. So it's sort of similar to the Peru upwelling, but the other way around. No upwelling in most years, but in some years you get strong upwelling, and then you get a negative value, yeah, because it's colder. Okay, you can see here in 1995, 1997, okay, and you have a little bit later a few here. And you can see the DMI index, you get the positive value. It's just because the way the difference is formulated. So you get negative in the east, you get actually a positive value of the. So you only have a few events, and these things are called positive IOD events. Okay, so let's have a look